friends. Chris Kelly here. Hey, it's that time of the week. I'm back this week, so being back, it's that time of the week to look at stats. I had a terrific time away. Got to enjoy doing some of the things that I like doing when I'm not working. So and that usually involves going fast in some form off-road. So if you saw some pics, then you know what I'm saying. Anyway, let's take a look at the stats. Let's take a look at the data. What's going on in the Portland metro world of real estate? Nothing terribly dramatic. I mean, the numbers, when you look at the new listing, pending sales, and sold numbers, we're off on the solds even from last year. And certainly you can see, things in general are less. The last couple of years, these have been pretty similar. This year and last year have been pretty similar as far as inventory hitting the market and inventory going pending. So, this time of year, you get into that tail end of the school-based buying decisions, as I like to call it. Where I got to get the kiddos into the new school. Doesn't mean that it doesn't happen after. It just happens a lot less, basically this time forward. So, at any rate, that's sometimes reflected in the numbers week over week. We come back to the data. Pace of the market, it's actually slowed a bit, not dramatically. I looked at the last 2 or 3 weeks, and these numbers where I think we're 41 and 15 and 41 and 13. So it is slowing some. And Jamie and I were just talking about that today. It feels slower, but again, some of that is just the time of year that we're in. That tends to happen. I mean, again, grateful, but overall, I'm busy. My business is busy. Much of my team is busy. So it's not like the market's dead. And, what I find is that people that are out there hustling, people that are out there working and really trying to do for their clients and, just being involved, are finding success and are finding themselves busy. A lot of our industry kind of waits for it to be handed to them. I hate to say it that way, but a lot of folks just kind of wait for the low-hanging fruit, and that doesn't exist like it did here in the recent past. So it takes an ongoing effort, and it's not a day of effort or a week or even a month of effort. It's an ongoing effort. So we're grateful to have great relationships that come to us when they have needs and problems and questions around the real estate space. So it's good. And I will say I did have an article that I'm gonna attach I'm gonna say it gets into the weeds because it doesn't. It's not that long of an article, but it does kind of lay out what's going on with GDP and what's going on with inflation. And for those that are more into stats and economics and maybe the larger macro picture, it's a pretty decent read. So I thought it was worth sharing. I'll make sure that's there. But like I said, all in all, the market's chugging along. We're about to come into some of the changes in our industry that affect how we engage with buyers and how sellers and buyers agents engage with each other during the course of transactions. So it'll be interesting. I'll just put it that way. Inside the industry, that's pretty much what we're talking about, is how to go about best navigating all of those changes. What you'll find on the public side of things, on the public facing side of things, is how you engage with an agent as a buyer is going to change across the board. So if you have any, I won't get into it because frankly, it's kind of boring, but if there are questions about it or you wonder what it is I'm talking about and are genuinely curious, I'm happy to share information or visit with you about it. Please feel free and reach out. So speaking of ongoing effort and speaking of, trying to be there for the people in our lives and our best relationships, I wanted to make sure that we got the invites in a couple of weeks. I can't hardly believe it. 22nd annual Kelly Marketing Group annual picnic. It's a blast. It really is a lot of fun. So I hope you can. I hope you and yours can make it. There's no per head count or there's no cost. But t-shirts, great food, great music, a really killer location. It's just beautiful out there. It's up right above Oxbow Park out in East County. So all the info's here. If you have questions, again, just reach out to one of us, me or otherwise, and we'd be happy to help you. But it's on the 17th, which is a Saturday, just in the afternoon, 2 to 5. So it's a good time. I really recommend if you can carve some time out, it'd be worth the drive out. So anyway, I think I'll leave it at that. So as always, we're here for you. If there's anything I can be doing or anything my team can be doing at all, real estate related or otherwise, you just let me know and we'll do our best for you. All right. So take care and until the next time.